Angel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We'll get started here in just a moment. So I had a very interesting last 24 hours. The last 24 hours, that could have been, or the next 24 hours for you going into 424. 424 is 888. Okay? 424 is 888 or 6666. Hello, Flamingo 333. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. So I want to talk a little bit about, before we get into some confirmations for you, collective, confirmation truth seeker, called another live. Okay. Speaking of the moon, yeah. We are in a waxing gibbous moon phase currently, and the moon is going from the 23rd into the 24th. The moon is going from 41% visibility to 55% visibility. So there could be something about fives. Okay, 41 breaks down to a 5, and 5/5 is obviously. Okay, so waxing gibbous moon phase 5/5, 5/5/5, May 15th, May 5th. Okay, and again 424 is 6666 or 888 day. So over the last 24 hours, I have I think been wrestling with my lower self, okay? Or whatever low vibrational energy was sent. And I was strongly considering, because I am, I just believe that, you fight fire with fire. I just believe that. And so I was strongly considering doing an extreme fast, okay? And when I speak of an extreme fast, I was speaking of, I'm speaking 30 days, okay? That is extreme. But when I was wrestling against this lower vibration again, myself or whatever lower vibrational dark deities that have been most recently sent, that is something that I was considering in order to rid myself of whatever was coming to steal, kill, and destroy. And yeah, so but confirmation, I just got some ding in the earbuds. Okay, it is 8:16. That is an 888. I just looked at the current time. It is right now 8:16 Friday morning here in Vietnam. Okay, and thank you so much again for tuning in, wherever you're tuning in from on the planet. All right. And so, in addition to that, yesterday, I was doing some calculating in the midst of my spiritual battling, okay? And one thing that I realized was For me, being born on 11/29/74 at 1:07 in the afternoon, okay, 1,000 years is but a day. Okay, so we are told in Scripture that 1,000 years in Most High's eyes, in Divine's eyes, Erevat's eyes, Avarat's eyes, the Creator, Yahweh, confirmation, Yahweh, that 1,000 years is but one day. And so I calculated how old I am today in seconds if 1,000 years is but a day, okay, in this lifetime. And today, interestingly enough, today on 4/24 at 1:07 p.m., I will be 4,444 seconds old this lifetime. Confirmation with the tweeting of the birds. Thank you, ancestors, for speaking and confirming. Thank you, ancestors. Okay, so today on 4/24 at 1:07 in the afternoon, I will be 4,444 seconds, 44 seconds old this lifetime if 1,000 years is but a day. Okay? So, welcome in all of you that are tuning in, again, wherever you're tuning in from. Happy birthday, Taurus season, okay? To all the Taurus out there, happy birthday, okay? But I woke up this morning, I had a lot of conversations, okay, to the ethers yesterday, and there were 3 roaches, okay? 3 roaches here in this apartment, okay? Or 2 of them were out here, and 1 was in the apartment, okay? And they were dead, okay? So roaches, okay? When I actually came across them, they were dying, in the process of dying. 3 roaches dying. There could be something about you getting information, news about 3 individuals in your life. Something significant about 4444, my life demonstration. Okay, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, my name is Nehru. I am a spiritual guide, extraterrestrial being here. Divine sources giving me picture proof of me being an extraterrestrial being. They took a picture a couple of years ago of me while I was doing a live video just like I'm doing now, and confirmed that I am extraterrestrial. I have shared that picture with you collective on numerous accounts. I've also posted that picture in the community tab. Not recently, but some time ago I did post that picture. And so yeah, okay. Confirmation, I am a Master Builder 33, and that is a Master Teacher. So let's go ahead and thank you so much, Divine. Let's thank Divine Source first of all for the day, for the moment, for the time. Okay. Thank you, Divine Source, Erevat. We speak against any and all blockages of communication between me and the collective on this channel, via email, whatever it happens to be. For those of you that have scheduled esoteric conversations or other spiritual services with me, thank you so much for scheduling those spiritual services. If you are interested in spiritual services, whether that's a Reiki healing, if you're interested in assistance removing chakra blockages, spiritual coaching, or what have you, or if you would like a personal reading, I call those Esoteric Conversations. All of my contact information and the list of services are included in or are in the description section of this live video. Okay? Thank you so much, Divine, for the day. Thank you so much for the synchronicities. Thank you, Divine, for the victory over whatever comes to steal, kill, and destroy our hopes, plans, dreams, desires. Okay? Thank you, Divine Source. All right? Hello, Mints. All right? Yeah, I cannot take credit for the plant, okay? This is an apartment that I've rented for a month here in Vietnam. Okay, of course, the plant was here before I got here, all right? There could be something about a seed being planted before you arrive, a seed being planted before you arrive. So in my conversations last night into the ethers, again, I had forgiven. I spoke out verbally, you know, and had quiet conversation, all right? Forgiving those who came against me, forgiving the one who took the place of my father. I still today, like many of you, may have questions about who your real parent is, mother or father or both, all right? I still do not know who my biological father is. But again, spoke to forgiving those individuals, namaste, Savior, okay? And the past relationships, past love relationships, forgiving them, letting them know that I understand their place in my life. I understand their place. What's up, baby boo? Good to see you, sunshine. I hope you, the babies and the fur babies, are doing well, baby boo. I hope you're doing well. Okay, good to have you here. All right, I know it's been a minute. Okay. And so, again, I had conversation with them, with their energy, and just letting them know that I forgive you, and it's okay. I recognize and accept your place in my life, your place in my journey, letting the Scorpio know that I forgive her, and there's still agape love for her, whatever her journey happens to be, wherever she is on her journey. I have not talked to her in years, okay? But just letting her know, okay? And just letting Kevin know, letting Judy know, letting Confirmation Horn Honk, letting Steve know, letting Kim know, letting Jonathan, David, Stephen, Marsha, again, I'm naming names for a reason, letting all of them know, letting Connie know, okay? Letting Patricia know, letting all of them know, Melinda, both of them, letting them know that it's okay. I recognize your place in my life, and I hold no ill will towards you, okay? All right? I hope that they heal on their journey, okay? Whatever those three roaches here, whatever those three roaches represent, it is what it is. Again, I recognize their place and their part in my journey, in my awakening, in my ascensions, and putting me into hermit mode, okay, and into isolating me. I appreciate their purpose and their part in my journey, okay? All right? And so, thank you so much, baby boo. I look forward to getting that email, okay? Hello, Marie, okay? Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well, all right? So if 1,000 years is but a day, okay, how old are you today in the 3D? If 1,000 years is but a day, how old are you today? Okay. And there is significance in whatever that whole number is. Again, for me, at 1:07 this afternoon on Friday, 4/24, I will be 4,444 seconds old, according to 1,000 years being but a day. Okay? So 4444. Happy anniversary, okay? Happy anniversary to Mamba and Mamba Sita. Happy anniversary to Kobe and Vanessa Bryant, okay? Happy anniversary to Kobe and Vanessa Bryant. Their anniversary is on 4/18. Okay, hello Ashley, thank you so much for tuning in. So your anniversary or something significant about 4/18 or something about this season. Okay. Thank you, ancestors. So we are going to get into okay. We're going to do a traditional, okay, tarot reading. Okay, I was just listening for a moment, okay, to see if their divine wanted to go in another direction other than. But no, so we're just going to do a traditional tarot energy pool, get confirmations, name, places, dates for you, number synchronicities. Okay, someone says it's 6:28 Pacific time. Okay, Marie. Feel free to ask your questions as we go along, collective. Feel free to ask your questions, okay? These are spiritual questions. I do not know when you're getting your inheritance. I do not know when your divine partner's coming forward, okay? But if you want to know how do you heal, if you want to know how do you unblock, do you want to know how you untether, do you want to know how you become your highest, purest, truest self? Those questions, okay, we will answer, okay? Understand that everyone, even those who are purposed or supposed to come into your life, we all have free will. And with that free will, we make good choices and we make bad choices. Okay? I like to say that with free will, we can build an atomic bomb or we can plant flowers. With free will, man and woman can build an atomic bomb and use it, or we can plant flowers. Okay? So, all right? But I woke up extremely refreshed, feeling new, feeling good, after wrestling with the lower self, wrestling with the demon yesterday. I woke up this morning feeling extremely refreshed, renewed, just like, I just woke up feeling extremely renewed, extremely refreshed, okay? And yeah, okay. So, shuffling the Egyptian Tarot or the Egyptian deck here, we're looking at Hansu, the number 20, okay, for Hermitage. Hansu. Okay. Let's find out, Ashley. Okay. Ashley asked, is there danger near my children and I? Okay. Typically, okay, the general answer is yes. Why? Because there's always, again, there's always lower vibrational energy until it is forever done away with, okay? And I honestly feel like that's going to be in another 1,500 years, 1,550 years from now. will be 70,000 weeks, okay, or 7,000 years, okay, from the time that Yeshua was here, okay, or is that correct? No. Divine speaks of 7,000 years of the devil, okay, roaming the earth, all right? And that's 7,000 years, or supposedly ruling, okay? That's 7,000 years, 70,000 weeks. Again, I calculated we have 1,550 more years, okay? All right, so there's something about a snitch, okay, or exposed spirit, okay? There's something about a snitch or an exposed spirit. All right, let me take a look at Marie's question. How to shield obsessed individuals from attempting to block all areas of my life. Routinely do spell work and pain practices or practitioners to do the same. Okay, so Marie, hello, Divine Goddess. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay, so Marie, there are a couple of things that you can do. Okay. So obviously, I always talk about cord cutting. Okay. I hope, Marie, that these are not individuals that you are in communication with today. If you are not in communication, and anyone else who had the question, Ashley said she wants to know too. So anyone that you are in communication with today that you know is doing evil against you, the very first thing that you need to do is you need to cut them out. You need to remove them. You need to untether yourself from them. Okay? This requires cord cutting. This requires cleansing your energy. This reprises. Something's being reprised. This requires you to get rid of any and everything they ever gave you. So Marie, if you have something in your house that the individuals who are paying the practitioners they ever gave you, they gave you for Christmas, anniversaries, I said happy anniversary season to Vanessa and Kobe Bryant, 418. So if there's something about you, holding on to something, you need to go ahead and you need to get rid of that. This could be a shirt, this could be a hat, this could be clothing, this could be shoes, this could be a purse, this could be a picture, this could be a ring, this could be a necklace, this could be a bracelet, this could be makeup, this could be a candle, this could be furniture, okay? This could be a lawn chair. If you have anything that anyone has given you who you now know is low vibrational and not for your good, you are required to get rid of those things. Get rid of those things. It might be your favorite shirt. Get rid of it. It might be your favorite pair of jeans, okay, that makes your booty delicious. You need to get rid of that, okay? Whatever that happens to be, shoes, again, whatever that is, okay? And I do not speak these things just to say them. These are things that I've experienced, that I've done in order to release the energies from me, okay? The low vibrational energies, all right? So the first thing is to cleanse yourself of them, okay? All right. Next thing is you need to do cord cutting rituals. You might need to do multiples of these. So there are various cord cutting rituals that you can do, okay? Through your meditations, you can use the imagination. Through your meditations, you can use the imagination. RDT, I'm not sure what ancestors. Okay, well, Ashley, there you go. Okay, so there you go. Okay, again, it's all up to you. Okay. So RDT, I'm not sure what you mean by ancestors, papers, but you mentioned a Reiki sword, and that's what I was going to talk about. So through the imagination, you can accomplish many things. And through your meditations, you can do cord cutting through the meditation, through your meditations. So as you're meditating, okay, you can take that sword that RDT is speaking about, okay? You can take that sword, okay, and you can cut energetically and spiritually. You can cut and sever any umbilical cords attached to you, attached to any of your chakras. You can cut. So if you feel like your third eye is being blocked, you can take that sword, okay, and you can remove any and all, okay? Also, one of the other things that I do is I write their name, first name, last name, middle name if they have one or if I know it, and I write their date of birth. I wrote this on the top half of a piece of paper, and I write my name and my birth on the bottom half of this piece of paper. I take scissors, and I'm talking about a cord cutting ritual, and I take scissors and I verbally speak and proclaim, I cut you from my energy. I remove you from my energy, whoever you are, whoever that individual happens to be, say their name. As you're cutting this away, then I take their half of the piece of paper that has their name on it and their date of birth, and I put it in the freezer or I burn it as a cord cutting ritual and a way of removing them from my energy. Okay? If you choose to put this in the freezer, this is symbolic of stopping, freezing all of their witchcraft. Marie spoke of a practitioner. If you do not know the practitioner, then you can just put down low vibrational practitioner that is being paid, the witchcraft worker, the witch, the warlock. You can just put those in for that name or those whatever's titles on the paper. And again, do the same thing. If you choose to put this, their half with their name on it, if you choose to put this in the freezer as a demonstration of freezing whatever it is that they are doing towards you, okay, then you leave it in the freezer for 7 days. 7 days. After you remove it out of the freezer for 7 days, okay, I encourage you to burn it and flush the ashes down the toilet or bury the ashes. Okay? Confirmation horn honk. Okay? Ashley, I know a little bit about your story, and I would venture to say that that is not going to work. Okay? I would venture to say, because of the strongholds, okay, I would say that that's not going to be enough. Okay? In addition to that, okay, of course, Marie, okay, yep, okay, RDP, you can definitely carry around a pouch, and I had one for a long time, and in my travels here throughout Southeast Asia, I'm sure I left it in some apartment or some hotel room or something somewhere. I did have a pouch, okay, but today if I go out, I do often, I just put crystals in my pocket, okay, I just put them in my pocket, all right. And so in addition to that cord cutting ritual, all right, and again, your meditation and you taking the spiritual acts and cutting them away, all right, you can do egg cleanses. Okay? At some point, once you routinely do these egg cleanses, the enemy will see that they are having no effect on you, and the enemy will cease. Okay? I didn't say stop, okay? Because again, until the day comes when all high vibrational energy once again rules and reigns in this place, and Gaia is reawakened, until that day comes, we'll always be dealing with demons of some sort. Okay? But egg cleanses, okay? I speak to egg cleanses a lot. So again, in the thick of my dark night of the soul and ego deaths, I was doing 3 and 4 egg cleanses a day. I would buy a dozen eggs, and all of them would be used for egg cleanses. I wouldn't cook them, eat them. They were all used for egg cleanses. I was doing that many egg cleanses. Okay? All right? And so, yeah. Okay? Again, those are a couple of ways that you can rid yourself of the demonic, karmic, low vibrational energy that continues to hinder you. Okay? Start by getting rid of things that they have given you. Okay? These could be dishes, pots, pans, glasses, whatever, china. Okay? Could be something about China or someone named China. Okay? All right? Confirmation, okay, for putting them in your bra, put them wherever. Okay, again, I've done meditations, okay, and I've placed crystals. I've placed crystals in the crack. We grown folks conversation. Marie says she places them in her bra, okay. I have placed crystals in the crack. Okay. Again, they're extreme, I am more so. They're extreme, I am more so. I am more so. Okay. So, Divine Source, because we have so many angel number synchronicities out here, it's 8:44. I said we have so many angel number confirmation frequencies out here. All right, and look at the clock, and it's 8:44. Okay? Yep, verbal return to senders, okay, verbal return to senders. Also another thing, another way of releasing is writing, okay? So write down, I forgive them. That is another way to release them. I forgive them, because one of the things that the enemy does not want you to do is the enemy does not want you to forgive them. The enemy does not want you to love them. The enemy wants you to be angry. The enemy wants you to stay bitter. The enemy wants you to stay tart. There's something about Tarshish, tart. Okay? Tartamus. There's something about tart. Okay? You could like tarts. Okay? Confirmation, ancestors. Okay? So those tarts could be Pop-Tarts, which are extremely unhealthy. Okay? Pop-Tarts, don't feed your kids that shit. Okay? Don't feed your kids Pop-Tarts. Okay? Yep. Write on a piece of paper, I forgive so-and-so. And again, be extremely specific. Write out their name. I forgive Roxanne Roman. I forgive Kevin Nehru Thomas. I forgive Sharma Thomas. I forgive Stephen Lee Parker. I forgive Marsha Marie Chi Pereira Guerra. I forgive Jennifer Willis. I forgive, again, I'm saying names for a reason. I forgive whoever you need to forgive. Okay. Hello, Sean. Thank you so much for being here, as always. Okay. Hello, only one. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me take a look and see. Okay, so writing down is extremely significant. Okay. So let's go ahead and see. Let's start with angel numbers. Divine source, you are here, okay? Radiating, okay? Collective, you are meant to radiate. Divine source, you are here radiating the truth. Divine source, can we get some confirmation angel numbers or messages within these angel numbers for the collective at this time? All right. Hello, Quincy here. Good to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 24, 24 on the 24th. 24, 24. 24, 24. Okay. Again, right to release. Divine wants me to say that again. I am being attacked every day by various people. It's the unknown people. I would, Divine. I would, until you no longer have that energy, okay, attacking you, okay, or clinging to you, all right? So you could have told them, Divine Goddess, you could have told them, whoever they are, to leave you alone, but that's far from enough. Okay? That's far from enough. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 24, 24. Okay. Hello, Nicole. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, angel number synchronicity. And we have 24, 24. Angel number 1, 2, 3, 4, it says it's for good luck, but we know in this collective, at this table, again, thank you so much for tuning in. 16 in the room and 17 likes. Thank you for the love. We do not believe in luck. Confirmation burp. We do not believe in luck. All right? It's divine purpose, divine plan, or it isn't. It's either divine purpose, divine plan, or it isn't. Okay, I enjoy golf. Okay, it's been a long time since I've played, but I enjoy golf just because of my spiritual journey. All right, and so if someone gets a hole in one, okay, someone gets a hole in one, that is not luck. The divine time for them to get that hole in one, the judgment of the wind, what club to use, the very moment, the time, the synchronicities, the clouds that are in the sky, the cars that are driving by, the birds that are tweeting, the whatever's going on in the universe. It was divine timing at that moment, and when they struck the ball, it was divine timing, and everything was calculated precisely correctly. Everything fell into place for them, and they got a hole in one. Okay? That is not luck. Okay? That is not luck. Okay? So here in this collective, if we ever say good luck, that means fuck you. And that's French. That's what I say. Good luck is French for fuck you. So if we're ever in this collective, or you ever listen to a video and you hear me tell somebody good luck, it's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. Okay? All right? But 1, 2, 3, 4, good fortune. Okay? Good fortune and purpose for you. You are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. And those things that fall to pieces, I will take a look at your messages here. I see some messages here. Those things that fall to pieces, those things were meant to fall to pieces. Okay. All right. Then we have 24, 24. Most of you are going into the 24 day. All right. I've been talking about it the entire live. Okay. 24 being 888. 12, 12, 6, 24, 24. Good times, good times. So you have good fortune, 1, 2, 3, 4, and good times on the way. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell those that you are in connection with that are of high vibrational energy, if you talk to them, communicate to them, your ancestors, soul tribe, okay, you will find that there's an opportunity for you to work together. Okay? If you're truthful, if you're honest, if you're transparent. Okay? I had a conversation with someone recently, and they were a part of this collective, and I had to remove and block them, and here's why. Because they would constantly ask me questions, and I was very transparent to them. But if I asked them questions, I simply got yes and no answers. That is not the type of friendship you want. That is not the type of companionship you want. That is not the type of love you want. That is not the type of relationship of a ship of any sort. You do not want a relationship where they are not transparent to you, but you are transparent to them, because you become an overgiver. Okay? And so I had to remove that energy. I had to block them from this channel because they refused to be transparent to me when I was nothing but transparent and honest to them. Okay? And I'm not saying they were dishonest. They just weren't transparent. Okay? Hello, all right, all right, all right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? So, any energies that are not transparent to you, that you are not that you are transparent to, confirmation that you need to remove them. Okay? If they are not giving what you are giving, you need to remove them. They may not be doing witchcraft against you, but if they are simply not giving you what you are giving them, star seeds, okay, earth angels, if they are not giving you the fullness like you are giving them, if being in a situation with them, whether that's relationship, friendship, whatever, all relationships are friendship, platonic, romantic, whatever, if they are not giving to you equally, then they need to go. It's very simple. Very, very simple. Divine Source is leading me to say to many of you that are dealing with constant attacks, many of you, you need to relocate, okay? Many of you have been living in the same city, the same state, 20, 30, 40 years. For many of you, it's time to physically relocate. For those of you who have been considering this, those of you who have had dreams, those of you who have gotten downloads, here is one more confirmation. It's time for you to physically relocate, because you are dealing in that land, wherever you are, that county, that city, that state, you are dealing with a horde of demons, okay? A horde of demons, and it is time for you to physically relocate, okay? You may only need to relocate with the clothes on your back, okay? But Divine is saying, for many of you that are wondering why the attacks won't stop, even though I'm doing the egg cleanses, even though I'm doing the cord cutting, I'm doing meditations multiple times a day, even though I'm doing the return to senders, even though I'm doing, why do the attacks continue? It's because you need to get out of the city, state, town you're in. You might need to get out of the country you're in, okay? So for some of you, then and only then will you feel relief. Okay. All right. Let me take a look at some of your messages here. I didn't even see Marie's message. Marie said, I have to relocate. I don't know if you said that. I don't know if you posted that before I said relocate, Marie, or after. I don't know, but confirmation. Okay? Hello, Shantella. Arrangements might have been made. I moved out some, RDT, now it's time to take it to the next level. RDT, now it's time to take it to the next level. To the next level, RDT. Okay? Confirmation on new moon, okay? Ask divine source, where is it that you should relocate to? Where are you being drawn to? Okay, return to sender. That is a lot on new moon, 4 times in 12 months, that is a lot, all right? But that is 333, okay? 4 times 3, 12, 333, all right? I don't know RDT. That's why I said ask divine source, ask your ancestors. I don't know whatever land you're called to, RDT. Okay. Confirmation, Marie. Okay. So again, for those of you who are not aware, my journey took me, confirmation for seeing U-Hauls everywhere. Okay, again, paying attention to the synchronicities around you, all right? So I, at the age of 16, relocated with Kevin and his women to, and I did say women plural, he was a polygamous minister, relocated to Florida. And then military, but I was in Florida. Florida was my home of record for 32, 33 years. And then relocated after I had given everything that I owned away, okay? And began my Job experience, all right? Relocated, landed in Arizona, Tucson specifically, and I was in Tucson renting an RV, okay, from someone on their land for $600 a month for a year and a half. The gang stalkers were there too, okay? They were there, they were at the park, they walked past the house every day, they would park outside the house every day, okay? All right, there were vehicles, yeah, okay? Follow me to the store, be standing at the grocery store. Okay, when I was at the grocery store, you know, leave the house when I leave the house, you know, come back to the house when I come back to the house, the neighbors, you know, those types of gang stalking, that type of gang stalking activity. So I was there for a year and a half, okay? On May 5th of this year, in a couple of I will have been in Southeast Asia for 1 year. So in addition to leaving Florida, closing business, okay, and relocating to Arizona for a year and a half, then relocating out of the United States of America for the last year, okay? So again, levels. So RDT, what's the next level? What's the next? Okay. Packed my entire life into 2 suitcases. Yep, I did the same thing. 2 suitcases. Anu Moon. Yep. Yeah. Okay. RDT. I'm not sure who Cass Young is. Okay, confirmation, Marie. All right. There could be something about how many of you remember the group Wilson Phillips, I think that's Wilson Phillips, music group, female music group, Wilson Phillips, all right? Wilson, Phillips, something about a Wilson and a Phillips, or Philip. Okay, Wilson, Phillips, Wilson, Phillips. Okay, Wilson, Phillips. 3 sisters. Okay, 3 roaches. This morning, when I woke up, they were dead. 3 roaches. Okay. When I went to go get rid of the roaches, they were all, on their back, in the dead roach position, dead cockroach position. But when I went to get one of them, it was gone, okay? So there could be something about 2 roaches being captured, 2 roaches going to jail, 2 roaches being imprisoned, okay? And 1 roach coming clean, coming free, okay? Again, the very first card out here, okay, is a snitch, okay, or a exposed spirit. These are Vietnamese, okay, cards here, all right, that I've translated into English, okay? So something about someone who's going to tell. Someone's going to tell. Okay? Hello, Alexa. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay? I am taking questions. Okay? As we get ready to get into the tarot. Alexa, synchronicity numbers here, angel numbers we have for your journey, and those of you who are tuning in. Okay? At this time. So something about 10, something about 24, that could be 2024, something significant about 2004. Yeah, exactly, Marie. Yeah, okay. So 1 roach, yeah, they're like, okay, I'm coming clean. I'm going to tell the truth, okay? All right? Because it's getting hot in here. I'm not going to jail. I'm about to tell the truth and Poho's bell. Okay. Divine Source, Eravat, the Great I Am, ancestors of the collective, confirmations for their journey at this time. What would you like for us to know? What would you like for the collective to know? Take everything as it resonates, okay? Everything is not about you. Okay, we have lovers coming out here in reverse. We have lovers coming out here in reverse. So the lover could be a snitch, or the lover could be one that's going to jail. This could be a platonic lover or a romantic lover. This is someone that you were once close to. For those of you who have not cut cords, this is someone that you are still close to. Lovers in reverse, all right? This speaks to choices also, but lovers in reverse, again, someone who you unconditionally love, romantic or platonic, in the reverse. They could be becoming the snitch, okay? Or they could be one of the roaches that gets locked away. That's correct, okay? Okay, yeah, I don't know that, Alexa, okay? I don't know that, okay? And you don't need me to tell you that, okay? Because if they're fucking you, you're fucking them, and you're not using protection at the right time of the month, you will get pregnant, okay? Unless Divine Source blocks it, okay? Or unless you can't get pregnant, okay? So Alexa, if you're fucking somebody, chances are you will get pregnant, okay? If that is not your divine partner, then you need to be celibate, okay? And close the twang, Alexa, okay? If you are not married to them, that is not, if that's not your divine partner, it's time for celibacy, okay? Lovers in reverse, okay? Lovers in reverse, Divine Source. Who is this lover in reverse? What is this lover in reverse? What is their plans? What are their plans? Okay? What are their plans? Yep, thank you, Marie. Okay? Thank you, Marie. Okay? My spiritual assistant. Thanks, Marie. I worked hard to become successful. I don't want to move. Okay? It doesn't matter, Divine. Okay? The reason why they attack you is because you are. Okay? Listen to me. Listen to me. No one chases after the roach. Okay? Listen to me. Okay? All right? No one. Okay? No one chases after the roach. They go after the wildflower, the butterfly. Okay? They go after the honey. Okay? So, you're attractive. Okay? Financially, that is attractive to low vibrational energy. Okay? Again, Yeshua, with all of the miracles that they did in 33 years, they were still assassinated. Divine Goddess. So, you being attractive and them coming after you, it's just par for the course, baby. Okay? It's just par for the course. It's your job to determine what moves you need to make in order for you to free yourself from that energy. Okay? So if they're coming after you, again, it's because you look good. It's because you're attractive. It's because you are successful. This is the reason why. Okay? Only flies are attracted to shit. Okay? Only flies are attracted to shit. All right? Okay, we have road trip in reverse, all right? Road trip in reverse. Yeah, exactly, Angel. Great way to put it. A thief never robs an empty house. Okay? Never. Okay? Thanks, Marie. Only one confirmation. Okay? So we have a road trip in reverse. All right? So you might need to say no to a road trip if you're invited. Okay? This could be something, there could be something that comes out here that is pertaining to something that happened during a road trip. Okay? You could have thought this road trip was for vacation. This road trip was for fun and light energy, for relaxation. You could have thought these things, but there could have been something that was going on in the background, or the reason why they wanted you at this hotel. Confirmation burp. Okay? Someone you once gave unconditional love to, again, romantic or platonic. They could be the snitch, the one you went on the road trip with. They could be the one coming forward with the truth. Okay? Divine source after the road trip. What else is going on here? So for some of you, someone was giving to karmic energy and you at the same time. Okay? Someone was giving to someone else at the same time giving to you, or taking from you, actually. Okay? There's something about someone's nipples. Okay? There's something about someone's nipples. I mean, we're grown. We can have grown folks conversations. There's something about someone's nipples. It's 9/12. Okay, those are threes. 9, 12, those are threes. Okay, so this individual or you could have nipple rings. Okay, you could like to have your nipples sucked in during those moments. Okay, that has never done much for me. Okay, just again, my life is a journey and it's for a demonstration, right? But for me personally, you know, that might be TMI for some, but that's just, that specifically has never really done much for me, okay? Confirmation for a family reunion road trip here, okay? If this has not already happened, okay, this is probably something that you should say no to. All right, we have the Three of Cups out here again. Someone who was giving to someone else, or they were working with low vibrational demons. We have Three of Cups in reverse. They were working with low vibrational demons, stirring up old demons, okay? Conjuring up, okay? Ouija boards, okay? Hello, B. Thank you so much for tuning in, all right? So somebody, only one, someone, okay, they were working with low vibrational deities. So they were doing chants, okay, or doing something in regards to you, your journey. This road trip could also represent a journey, okay? All right, so Three of Cups out here in reverse and Six of Pentacles in reverse. They were making investments, low vibrational investments, again, into a physical person while also taking from you, or they were conjuring up low vibrational deities, okay? Witchcraft, sorcery, black magic, mirror mag, whatever it happens to be. Again, I also remind you to cleanse your mirrors, okay? Sage your mirrors. Okay. Yeah. It is exhausting. Yeah, very much, Divine Goddess. It is exhausting. Okay. We have somebody moving back in. Okay. Someone could ask you if they could move back in. The angel number 101. Significant 101. Moving back in, okay? Divine Source, moving back in. What is this about? It's a tower. It's a tower. Again, using your discernment. So moving back in brings a tower. All right? Confirmation horn honk. Okay, so this could be an invitation. Yeah, thank you, RDT. I'm good. No thanks. Okay, for me, nope. I'm good. Traveling Southeast Asia. You want me to move back in with you? Nah, that's good. I'm okay. Yeah. No, no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'm good. Okay. So, Ashley, don't let his ass move back in. RDT. Don't move back into the house. Whoever has the tent in the backyard, don't move back into the house. Okay. B, don't let them back in. Don't let them in. All right? Because they're going to try to end you. They're going to try to end you. Divine Source, what's this moving back in and tower? Okay, moving back in, tower, someone conjuring up low vibration. You will forfeit everything, hot damn. You will forfeit everything, collective, everything. Ace of Cups out here in reverse. You will forfeit everything. You will forfeit everything if you move back in with this individual. Ace of Cups out here in reverse. You will forfeit everything, everything, if you allow them to move back in, or if you move back in with them. You will forfeit everything, everything. Doesn't get much clearer than that. So if you want to lose, L-O-S-E, if you want to lose your promise, if you want to lose your inheritance spiritually or physically, if you want to lose your divine place in the esoteric, if you want to lose spiritual promotions, if you want to lose the opportunity to birth a divine starseed into this life, if you want to lose the opportunity to heal your bloodline, if you want to lose, move back in, or allow them to move back in. You'll be doomed to fail. You'll be doomed to fail. So collective, share this with someone you know who is in the similar situation as what's coming out here, and let them know, girl, if you go back, girl, if you let him back in, man, if you go back to that one, man, if you let that bitch back in, man, if you let them know. Let them know. You will forfeit all the hopes and dreams that your ancestors had for you. Listen to me. Listen to me. You will forfeit all of the hopes and dreams that the ancestors and Most High had for you. Don't go back. Don't let them back in. Forgive them. Get over the anger. Get over the frustration. Get over the bitterness. Get over the vengeance energy. Okay? Allow the ego death to happen. Understand what you can control and what you can't. And just say no thanks. No thanks. Okay? All right? No one is, let me see what that says. No is, yeah, confirmation, angel. I used to say that all the time. No is a complete sentence. Okay? Okay, what's dead, bury it, confirmation. All right, all right, all right. Okay? Okay, so those are 2 roaches. Chess. Okay, those are 2 roaches. All right. Divine source. So we have a King of Cups out here. All right, so we're looking at a new energy here. A King of Cups energy. You need to use your intuition concerning all choices. All choices. I move here, use your intuition. Do I move there? Use your intuition. Should I get rid of this? Use your intuition. Should I go there? Use your intuition. Are they an enemy or a friend? Use your intuition. Okay. So we have King of Cups here. You need to use your intuition. Okay. You already know, don't let old energy back in. Okay. They show you who they are, believe them. When they show you who they are, believe them. Even if they heal at some point in their journey, that's okay. All right. Hopefully they heal long after you've ascended, long after you're in your divine union, if that's in the cards for you. Hopefully they are ascended long after you've, yeah, okay? So they can just watch you from a distance, okay? From the balcony, you know, they can just watch you, you know? Be successful and receive all that you were meant to receive. We have the ghost. Somebody said ghost. So there we go. We have the ghoster. Okay? So this is about someone who's ghosting you, you ghosted, or let's find out. Divine Source, is this the collective? We have the Strength card on the bottom of the deck. Divine Source, is this the collective? Who's this ghost energy? Is this the collective? Star card flipped over. It did not come out though. Okay. Divine Source, who is this ghost energy? Is this the collective or is this low vibrational energy? Who is this ghost energy? We have the Fool. Okay? We have the Fool. Right? Yep, believe them the first time, Divine, okay, when they show you who they are, right? So, ground zero, this is the number 0, the Fool card, 0, first card in the tarot. I'm ready to take a leap of faith and jump into the unknown. For the first time in my life, I allow myself to have faith and trust God. That is the Fool's journey. And when I say Fool, F-U-L-L, that is the complete Fool's journey. The complete Fool's journey, okay? When I was at a part of the Rock of Central Florida, the religious organization in Sanford, Florida, I was sent there for 20 years out of the military, from the military, after the military. And one of the messages that I was told by a visiting speaker who pointed me out from the congregation or population, I don't like saying congregation, from the population is of listeners, is they said that they saw me take a nesty plunge, okay, and fall back into a place that I didn't know my arms were outstretched, and I just fell back. You know, we know the trust exercise, okay? Do that with Divine Source. Eravat, Divine Source, Great I Am, Creator of all, Yahweh, I trust you. El Shaddai, I trust you. Okay? All right? There's also what baptism is about also. Okay? And so when taking this nesty plunge, okay, that this individual, this speaker, said that they saw me take, what I've come to understand is on this Fool's Journey collective, there are fools in the upright and there are fools in the reverse. Okay? What I've come to realize is that that nesty plunge happens over and over and over and over again with each and every opportunity. Each and every opportunity to remain as you are, where you are, or the opportunity to ascend. It happens over. So it's not just one nesty plunge. It happens over. Someone could like Nesty. Someone could like Arnold Palmer's. Okay? Over and over and over again. Okay? Hello, Shanella. Okay, thank you so. Or Shani. I apologize for mispronouncing that. Okay? All right. So, nesty plunge. It happens over and over again. Every time you have an opportunity to ascend, confirmation, ancestors, feathered ancestors. All right. So, someone's ready to take a step, take a leap. Okay. Divine Source. Is this individual in the upright? They are. I said the star card was showing and the star card is here. All right. So this individual, you two coming together, something about the Fool's Journey. Okay. You're just a fool. You know you in love. That was a song sang by Tina Turner and Ike Turner. Okay, the Kings of Rhythm. Something about the Kings. Someone who's in a band. Someone who was in a band. Someone who plays a musical instrument. Okay, you're just a fool. You know you in love. Okay. All right. Kings of Rhythm. Star card You becoming the star when this comes into you, when you meet them, they meet you. Someone's taking a leap of faith. This could be someone who's ready to bring forth the truth. Again, we have the first card out here, Vietnamese, okay, Vietnam tarot here, card here. All right, hey, 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 yeah, Bino, hey, 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 okay. Why you treat me, why you treat me something when you're such a good man? Something, I don't know. All right, so star card energy, you walked away from a ghoster. Someone's ready to take a leap. Someone's ready to take a step. You could be a life path 7. We have the number 7 out here for the hanged energy. Patience for the journey. Something about popularity. Okay, this could be just amongst your ancestors. Okay, this could be just amongst your ancestors. I say, yeah, confirmation. All right. Yeah, 1126 could be significant for you. That was the year, or that was the date that the being that we come to know as Tina Turner, original name, Anna Mae Bullock. Okay, Anna, and Mae, and Bullock, Anna, and Mae, and Bullock. We know Sandra Bullock, Sandy, Sandra, we know that Bullock, okay? She's adopted 2 angels this lifetime, okay? Her mother encouraged her to keep her womb closed. I don't know why her mother did that, but her mother did, okay? All right? So, we have star card energy out here, divine source waiting patiently. This is coming in. I know. You have to wake up. You have to ascend. You have to get to a certain place, a certain level before this comes in. They also have to, whoever they are, okay, whoever you're going to partner with, love or business, however, good friend, confidant, whatever this is, okay? Whatever this is, okay? A Yeshua to a Mary Magdalene relationship, okay? Someone who's a close companion and confidant. Yeshua to Mary Magdalene energy. I had an esoteric conversation with someone recently, and their mother's name, this lifetime, Cleopatra. Had an esoteric conversation recently with someone, their mother's name, this lifetime, or most recent lifetime, Cleopatra. Cleopatra. Mother's name. Okay? All right. So we have taser out here. All right. So something could be shocking. You could be shocked by who this individual is that's coming in with this energy here, who's ready to take a step again. I'm ready to take a leap of faith and jump into the unknown. For the first time in my life, I allow myself to have faith and trust God. So somebody out here, they could be a star already of some sort. Again, there are many different types of stars, okay? This doesn't mean it has to be Sandra Bullock level of stardom, okay? What it means is that they have some level of success, some level of prosperity, some level of earthly success, okay? I think it was Divine that said, I'm successful, I'm doing well where I am, I don't want to move, okay? I don't know, Divine, okay? That's between you and what's meant for you, okay? Do not overstay your welcome, Divine. Do not overstay your welcome. Okay? And that's for all of us. Do not overstay your welcome. So, this could be someone who's much like Divine, Goddess, in this collective. Okay? So they are financially successful. Okay? They don't have to be in Hollywood or be a musician or, well-known musician and all that sort of thing. Okay? But it's someone who's successful. someone who, yeah, does well for themselves. Okay? All right, so something's going to be shocking. Okay? Something's going to be shocking about this, divine source. What is going to be shocking about this? Okay? What is going to be shocking about this? Okay? What is going to be shocking about this? Anything else from this collective or anything else from this stack here? What is going to be shocking? Okay, so no. All right. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. All right. If you are interested in spiritual services that I offer, that information is in the description section of this live video. Okay. So divine source, let's continue on. What else do you have for the collective, those listening and those who will tune in? Divine source, we have something that's going to be shocking, a ghost energy out here. This could be someone who ghosted you. This could be someone that you ghosted, coming forth with the truth. They could be the snitch, okay? Something could be putting you in the spotlight, okay? Something could be putting you in the spotlight, all right? Divine source, what is this? Okay, so we have lies, Ace of Wands energy, lies, divine source, lies. Is this from the ghost? Is this from the celebrity? And we have the Seven of Wands out here. Okay. So you've had to maintain strength through the lies, definitely. That's a no-brainer. Okay. You maintaining strength through the lies, through the, what do they call it? What do they call it? Smear campaigns, okay? You having to be strong through the smear campaign. So someone could have been spreading lies about you. You could have been in this star energy, okay? On the up and up, you were up and coming, spiritual star. You are up and coming physical star, okay? You sing, okay? You're a choreographer, you're a music writer, you're a poet, okay? You're an actor pursuing something, all right? And somebody started Spears, the name Spears, Brittany, Spears, smearing, okay? Someone started smearing rumors about you. You've had to maintain dignity. You've had to maintain strength out here. Again, we have the Hanged Man out here as well. Okay. Through these lies, these are 3D and 5D battles. Yes, singer, writer, confirmation angel, single writer, confirmation angel, okay? So, you know how the music industry works, angel, okay? You know how the music industry works, angel, okay? Give me pleasure, I'll help your career. That's how the music industry works. Give me pleasure, and I'll help you. Okay? Typically. Someone said flame is fleeting, typically. Okay? All right? So this could be someone out here who's had body augmentations, or someone was out here doing beauty spells to bring pimples to your face, bring overweight, okay? Extra weight causing you to overeat, okay? Someone's bringing this energy to you, or they were, all right? They wanted you to look bad, period, point blank. Anu Moon said fame is fleeting, okay? All of our physical bodies, they change over time, okay? They change over time, all right? I saw a story recently, and this is like par for the course, okay? I saw a story recently about Paul Pierce, okay? Former Hall of Famer Celtic, Boston Celtics. Boston could be significant. Massachusetts could be significant. Cape Cod, okay? Massachusetts, okay? And Paul Pierce, who was known as the Truth, that's his nickname, Okay, the truth. Paul Pierce, first name, last name, same initial. Paul Pierce got someone pregnant, okay? And she is now wanting $50,000 a month in child support. $50,000 a month in child support. There is no child on this planet, that uses $50,000 a month. That whole child support system needs to be revamped. At least in the US it does. That whole process needs to be completely revamped. Okay? Completely revamped. All right? So, someone out here trying to make you look bad, somebody out here trying to say, give me $50,000 a month, okay? Again, divine confirmation. They wish they could curse me ugly, okay? We have danger out here in the reverse, okay? So there's a lot of energy out here that is being combated, okay? That is being fought off. A lot of energy out here that's being fought off, okay? That you are being protected from, okay? Confirmation with the Sun card coming out here. There's a lot of energy out here that's being fought off because of your spiritual work, okay? Or will be when you get to it, okay? Or will be when you get to it, okay? A lot of energy out here that's being fought off, okay? A lot of energy out here that's being fought off, all right? Because of your spiritual work, okay? Return to sender any and all beauty spells, okay? Return to sender any and all booty spells, okay? Return to sender any and all beauty spells, okay? And return to sender all booty spells, okay? Next. Yep, you are being protected, collective. There, you, collective, there, you are being protected. We have the Knight of Swords, nine of Swords in the reverse, okay? So, there are things that are just backfiring left and right, divine source. Let's go ahead and take another look at the Vietnamese deck. Let's take another look at the Vietnamese stack here. Let's take another look. All right. Yeah, divine intervention. Okay. No is a complete sentence. Okay. Divine intervention. Protection. Okay. Protection. Okay. Rejection is protection. That's where I'm going. Rejection is protection. Rejection is protection. Never need to bang the door down. Okay. For love. Okay. You do not ever need to bang the door down for love, okay? Okay? Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna make you cry, okay? Or desert you. Never gonna give you up, okay? Divine source. Someone's name is Ashley. We already know there's one in the room, or was, okay? Divine source. Next, Nine of Swords energy. Okay, again, protection, full protection. Ooh, and we got Cupid. Okay, and we got Cupid. Fly, Robin, fly. Up to the sky. Okay, divine source. All right. What can you tell us about this divine love union? What can you tell us about this divine love union? Coming out of hermit mode, what can you tell us about this divine love union that's on the table? Okay, what can you tell us about the one who is ready to take a leap forward? Divine source, what can you tell us? What can you tell us in regards to them coming out of hermit mode You, divine masculine, you, divine feminine, coming out of hermit mode. Okay? Yeah, protection for the sacred union. Amen, Anu Moon. Amen, Anu Moon. Okay? All right. Okay? So, someone's going to be coming in with an offer here. Okay? Asking about this divine love. Someone's coming in with an offer. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Okay? This could be a contract of some sort. Want to work together. Hey, I see this. Let's do this. What do you think about this idea? What do you think about that idea? Okay? All right? I welcome this opportunity. I welcome this contract for me. I welcome this contract. I welcome this communication. Greetings, decree. Okay? All right? All right? My heart is open. Okay? Yeah. Okay? Anything else regarding this divine love, union, divine source? Okay, yeah, okay. All right. So they are going to help you heal. We have 10 of Swords out here sideways. They are going to help you heal. This is going to be a healing. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic, okay? It is just someone that you can exchange unconditional love with. Okay, again, friend, confidant, Yeshua to Mary Magdalene type of relationship. Okay? Someone that you can confide in. They're going to help you continue to heal. Okay? They're going to help you continue to heal. 10 of Swords out here coming sideways. So a healing journey. They could be on a healing journey when they reach out to you as well. Okay? They could be on a healing journey. It's always reciprocal. I started out this live talking about, there's something about tolerance. Okay? Yeah, low tolerance for stupidity. Okay, low tolerance for stupidity. And so I talked about transparency. Okay, transparency. So in this healing journey, whatever this friendship or romantic relationship, love, union is, whatever this happens to be, transparency is going to be extremely important. Extremely important. Okay, there's a choice to be made. Okay, again, I generally pick this up as an opportunity to go to the past. There's a sword that faces the front, and there's a sword that faces the back. So what are you going to do? Confirmation burp. So what are you going to do? 22 in a room and 28 likes. What are you going to do? Okay? What are you going to do? Healing journey. This new love is going to be healing to you and them. Okay? We've all had heartbreak, and we've probably all broken a heart or two. Okay? We've all had heartbreak, and we've all probably broken a heart or two. Okay? Confirmation. Okay? I hope you continue to heal, decree. All right, continuing to physically heal from the surgical procedure. Okay. Confirmation on the continuing to heal energy. And we have a 10 of Wands out here. So this is going to ding, confirmation in the earbuds. I just got a ding in the earbuds. So this is a confirmation. All right, my phone charge. I'm not using the phone for the live. But the phone charge is at 16. It's 9:46 on Friday morning. Hello from India. So someone could be from India. We're talking about a wish fulfillment. We're talking about a completeness with the 10 of Wands. We're talking about you coming into the fullness of who you are and you helping them coming to the fullness of who they are. Teamwork is what makes the dream work, okay? Teamwork is what makes the dream work, all right? Going from a singles tennis match to doubles, going from singles tennis matches to doubles, going from singles tennis matches to doubles. Serena, the name Williams, going from a singles tennis match to doubles, okay? You could end up playing tennis with them, okay? You could enjoy tennis. You could like tennis, you could be good at tennis, or they could be, okay? Going from singles match to a doubles match, okay? From a singles match to a doubles match, okay? We have the Two of Pentacles out here, something about balance. What needs to be brought into balance, Divine Source? What needs to be brought into balance here? All right, so restlessness, okay? You could, confirmation, all right, all right, all right. So I want to know about my nursing officer exam on 30 April. That's, I can't, that's, yeah, no, we're talking about spiritual things here, okay? We're talking about spiritual things, okay? If you know you are prepared, if you do feel as though you're not, yeah, okay? You might need to study more, or you might have studied enough. Exactly, RDT, okay? So you could be a little restless right now. They could be a little restless. They could be nervous about coming towards you, okay? Divine Source, why would they be nervous coming? Why would this individual be nervous? Okay, so, yeah. So someone's definitely nervous about approaching you. Yep, someone there's a lack of confidence, okay? A lack of confidence. This could be because of the way that they look today. Okay? So for instance, if someone's a little on the chunky side, or someone's a little on the anorexic side, okay? They could be coming to you physically in that situation. They could be nervous. Do you like a little meat on the bone? You know what I'm saying? Ooh, I'm a little, I don't know. I don't know if we, do we go together? Like, I feel the energy. I feel the drawing in. I feel the attraction. I know it's there. I've gotten the confirmations. But I don't know. Like, will they like my ethnicity? Will they, I don't know. Will they like my family? Will they like my, I don't know, okay? So, confirmation up there on the phone, all right? So someone's nervous about coming towards you, but they are gonna come forward, okay? All right, they are gonna come forward. We just had the Six of Cups come out. So they are going to come forward, and they are going to take this leap of faith. Confirmation, okay, back to this confirmation here. They are going to take the leap of faith. They are ready, okay? Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future, okay? Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping. Somebody dealing with anxiety as they put this together. What am I gonna say? What am I gonna say to her? What am I gonna say to her? How am I gonna say this to them? But now is the time. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future, okay? I wanna fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle, let my spirit carry me. I want to fly like an eagle. Oh, oh, there's a solution. Hello, Kim KT. It's been a minute. Hello, sweet Gail. I want to fly like an eagle. Okay? Eagle confirmations, or feathered ancestors in general. Eagles, hawks, crows, ospreys, okay? Feathered ancestors. Sparrows, okay? But someone's anxious about this offering, Okay? Afraid you're going to say no. Afraid you're going to turn them down. Confirmation, sweet Gail, popped in right on time. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, just let it be. Free, okay? Just let it be. Just let it be. Okay? Just allow it. Just allow it. That was a lot of the confirmations that I was giving last night when I was wrestling with my lower self, or this demonic energy, as we see the devil energy come up last night. Okay? Is, yeah, I allow whatever's to be. I allow it. I allow it. I am open to it. I am open to a new contract. I am open to a new adventure. I am open to a new soul connection. I am open to whatever it is, a mentoring situation. I'm open to, and I mean me being mentored by someone or me mentoring someone. I am open to these things. Queen of Swords in the upright. Protection. Okay. Protection over your family. Okay. And someone's love sick out here. Again, take the energy as it resonates. So this could be the one who's coming towards you. Okay. Because they've delayed this, they've put it off for so long, they could now be sick. They could now be sick. Or this is past energy. When this love contract comes into you, whatever this happens to be, whatever this new union is, platonic, romantic, that's going to elevate you into 3D, okay, put you into prosperity energy once again, okay, bring about this 10 of Cups energy, whatever this is out here, someone, they're going to be sick, or this individual, their anxiety is worrying them sick. Heal yourself by stepping forward and communicating. Heal yourself, divine masculine, divine feminine. Heal yourself by coming forward. Okay? Heal yourself by stepping forward and speaking up. Okay? Heal yourself by sending the message, Instagram, email, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, X. I don't know what other social media platforms are out there. Right? But whatever. LinkedIn, okay? However, free yourself from the anxiety, divine masculine, divine feminine. Send the message. Okay? Send the message. Okay? All right? Whoa, we have 3 cards on the floor, 4 cards on the floor. Let's see what all this is. All right? All right? Communication slow, someone trying to block it. All of that's been blocked. Confirmation horn honk. Yeah. So this vomiting Cupid, what I'm getting from this is someone who tried to stop this individual. They may not even know them. Okay? They may not even know the individual who's coming towards you. They, whoever the low vibrational is, they may not even know the individual coming towards you. Okay? Who you're going to build with. Okay, who you're going to be a complement to, okay? Your energy being a complement to them, their energy being a complement to you. Again, talking about transparency, that is a necessity. A necessity, okay? So, someone doing blockages on your love, your divine unions, or again, just your prosperity in general. Someone, nope. Don't speak to them. No, block their love, block their heart chakra, keep them in hate energy, keep them in unhealed love energy, okay? Keep them hating, keep them, again, that's what they wanted. They didn't want you to say, it's okay, it's all right, I forgive you. They didn't want you to say that. They didn't want you to be in that energy. They wanted you to stay down where they were. They wanted you to stay hateful, vengeful, okay? Bitter. They wanted you to stay down there. Because that alone is enough to keep you outside of the divine union or divine's plan. That alone, for you to stay in hateful energy, is enough to keep you from wish fulfillment. That alone is enough. Confirmation birds. That alone is enough. So that's how important it is to heal. All right. But this is not happening. They are not stopping anything. Somebody's ready to come forward. All right. Somebody's ready to come forward. Okay. No, it does not. Okay. I don't know. Spirit of hunger. Or spirit of hunger. Anger. Spirit of hunger. All right. Hunger Games. Okay. Someone treated you, put you in a situation like the Hunger Games. Uh-huh. With their witchcraft, mixologist, warlock, witch, mixologist. Okay. All right. They had potions. Divine is saying they had potions for your motions. Listen to me. Listen to me. Divine says they had potions for your motions. Potions for your motions. That's emotions and movement. Potions for your motions. Return to sender. Times 10,000 with vengeance and a sword. All of those potions for my motions. All of the potions for my motions return to sender. All of the potions for my motions return to sender. And there's the death. All of the potions for my motions return to sender, and there's the death. There's the death. Could be back-to-back deaths in your biological family, amongst your old crew. Back-to-back, back-to-back, okay? Return to sender, all movements against my motions, okay? All potions against my motions, return to sender, all right? Bring an ending, bring the death energy, ending, 13, bring the energy, okay? Bring it forth, okay? This communication from this upright being is going to bring an end, okay? Because it's going to be a new start. The communication between you and them, it could be, again, partnership, companion. It could be same sex, okay? Not for a divine union, but for a soul connection. And again, a confidant. Okay, someone who you can confide in, all right, you can trust. Okay, temperance, okay, temperance for the journey. We have temperance and a hangman out here. That's double confirmation for patience for your journey, okay. Temperance, it could be time, okay, could be time right now this season, in Taurus season, for some of you, right now is the time, okay, right now is the time. Okay, right now is the time. All right. So, Divine Source, what else do you have for the collective at this time? Okay, something being brought to an end. With endings come new beginnings. That's what I like to say. With endings come new beginnings. Okay, so Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, press send. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, press send. Press send. Okay. 10 of Pentacles out here. My family is very, very dear to me, and I want you a part of it, but also to build a new one in which I can provide for all your needs. Thank you, ancestors. Endings bring new beginnings. Okay? Endings bring new beginnings. Okay? Love, look what you've done to me. Never thought I'd fall in love so easily. what you've done to me. Okay? So you got somebody falling in love easily. You might fall in love easily with them if this is a romantic opportunity, okay? Or romantic contract confirmation with the crown itching. Whoa, okay? So, falling in love easily, okay? You could find it easily to love this new individual, okay? This new being. You could find it easily to love them. They find it easy to love you, okay? That's a good thing. All motors running. That's a good thing. All motors running. Okay. Divine Source, what else do we have? Okay. So they finding it easy to love you. And we have a surprise. Okay. Again, we got the surprise energy out here earlier with the taser. Something's going to be shocking. Shocking who this is. Okay? What? It's him? Oh, it's her? Oh. Divine Source, confirmation. Okay? Let's go ahead. I'm just going to take some cards. I'm just going to take these, okay? And I'm just going to flash them up here at you, okay? Let's see what shows. What do we have? We have the name Renee, okay? Renee, okay? All right? And looking at the 13 confirmation on the death and the rebirth. So someone out here, Renee. Renee. We know what happened to Nicole Renee Good, okay? Well, Renee Nicole Good, we know what happened to them, okay? For those of you in the U.S., all right? We have Evelyn, Erica, Elaine, Eleanor. Take a look, first, middle, last name. Okay, confirmation Taurus. The name Tyrone. We have R&B music, okay? So again, someone did confirm something about music, writer, producer, okay? That could be a type of mixologist, could be something about a DJ. Hey DJ, keep playing that song, get me dancing, dancing all night long. Hey DJ, keep playing that song. Okay, R&B music, all right? Next, let's take a look. What do we have, Divine Source? Okay, we have something about a surgical sex change out here, all right? Surgical sex change, okay? Surgical sex change. What do we have? Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You or them. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Let's take a look. We have blank. A blank card. We have Levi, Alexander, Hudson, and Luca. Okay, this could be you. These could be children's names that they already have in this lifetime. These could be names of your children. This is just confirmations for you. Okay, that there's something here for you. Okay, confirmation for my name is Nicole Renee. Confirmation. All right. We have red carpet event, okay? Some of you are being followed by government agents, right? Some of us, some of you are being followed by government agents. This is now witness protection energy. Witness protection energy. Let's take a look. What do we have? New connections, new connections. So when you meet them, again, romantic or platonic, when you meet them, they're going to introduce you to new people. You're going to introduce them to new people. One of the last cards we got in the tarot, my family is very dear to me and I want you a part of it. but I also want to build a new one in which I can provide for all your needs. Okay? So, new connections. You meeting their family, them meeting your family. Confirmation on the I'm a Gemini. Okay? My mother is Renee. Okay? We have Chloe, Charlotte, Cecilia, Collins, and Cassidy. Okay? And we have Rise of the Titans. Take a look at the names. Cecilia, Cecily, Charlotte, Chloe. We know about Khloe Kardashian. Collins, Phil Collins. Okay? Cassidy. Okay? All right? Divine Source, what else do we have? Okay, someone's covering up for someone, okay? And someone was in bed with you and your mother at the same time, okay? Someone was in bed with you and your mother at the same time. This doesn't mean that it was sexual. It means energetically, more than anything, they were in bed with you and your mother at the same time. So again, they were in bed with you, loving on you, or at least showing that, okay? And then they were in cahoots with your mother. So in bed with someone, when they are in bed with so-and-so, it doesn't always mean sexually. In bed with someone means that they are in cahoots with someone. They are working with someone. They are partnered up with someone, okay, for some reason. Okay? So partnered up with your mother to do witchcraft against you, in bed with your mother. That's what that means also. Confirmation. Okay? All right. Let's take a look. See what we have. Okay? So someone's no longer religious. They're becoming spiritual. Okay? Someone's no longer religious. They're becoming spiritual. Okay? Confirmation. Okay. We have Saudi Arabia, Switzerland, Uganda, and the UAE. Okay? They or you could be from any one of these countries. They or you could be from any one of these countries. Someone could be Ugandan, Switzerland, okay? Someone could like to ski, okay? Saudi Arabia. Okay? Something about a paradigm shift and a Don Juan. Something about a paradigm shift and a Don Juan that you were dealing with, or you still are. I hope not, for this collective. Okay? For those of you wondering, hold this up here for a minute so you can really let it sink in. For those of you who are wondering, you want to know, should I? There you go. Okay. Confirmation on I did, B. Okay. All right, we have Council of Light out here. Okay, Council of Light. They are helping us, you and I. Council of Light, helping us on our journey. Council of Light, Galactic Federation. Okay. Confirmation on the 808. It is 1011 here. Okay. The name Jerry, male or female, that is a unisex name. The name Jerry, or someone was playing cat and mouse games with your emotions. Someone was playing cat and mouse games with your emotions. This could be Jerry, first, middle, last name, or someone else playing cat and mouse games. Confirmation, Bert. We have Gladys, and a mother. Okay? Gladys and a mother. All right? Something about Georgia, midnight train to Georgia. Okay? All right, divine. Anything else for the collective? Again, we started out here. Angel numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 24, 24. And for us, you are on the right track. Someone from the other side has your back, Council of Light and others, and encourages you to try your best. You will succeed. Observe your surroundings and communicate clearly. Be sure that everything will fall into place. And again, if anything falls to pieces, it's because it was meant to be. Allow it. Okay? Allow it. Then the angel number 2424 for good times. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you will find that you're all on the same page. And if you're not, where you can't come to a compromise, it's best to just walk away. Okay? It's best to just walk away. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find you and find its way back to you multiplied. So, for some, this love that's coming back to you is coming in the form of one divine being. Let me put all this together. Okay? One divine being out here that is going to surprise you. One divine being out here, all the love that you gave to others who were not appreciative, okay, is going to come back to you, and is going to come in the form of an emperor, in the form of an empress energy, whichever you are not, in the form of a divine masculine energy or a divine feminine energy, whichever you are not. Again, I remind us, lesbians cannot be a divine union, and homosexuals cannot be a divine union. Okay? I'm ready. I got that song downloaded recently. Okay? Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready to learn. To learn. Fall in love with you. Okay? Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Okay. Aaliyah's coming back. Aaliyah's coming back asking that question. Are you that somebody? Doom, 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 doom. Boy or girl, I've been watching you like a hawk. Are you that somebody? I'm not just anybody. Are you that somebody? I'm not just anybody. Okay? Is it your goal or is it my goal? Okay? I'm not just anybody. Okay? Somebody is not just anybody. They're well known. You're not just anybody. Confirmation bird tweet. Okay? They're just song downloads, Sean. Yeah, 1 in a million on New Moon. They're just song downloads. I get song downloads and I have to go listen to the song. You know what I mean? After the lives to listen to the lyrics, because I do know a lot of songs, but I do not know a lot of the artists. Okay? Which is something that's interesting about me. Okay? I can stand right here right now and sing you 15 different country songs. All right? But I couldn't tell you all of the artists. That's just, I don't know, that's how, I don't know. It's how I retain, I don't know. Okay? Collective, okay? We have some things going on here. Towers, okay? Someone who was underhandedly doing black magic against you. They were calling up dirty demons from the ground, from the dirt, from the abyss, from the center of the earth, okay? hot place is? So they were working, conjuring up demons. This could be someone you went on a road trip with. Okay? All right? They could be coming back to you to ask you if they can move back in. The answer is no. Okay? The answer is no. Okay? We have a star energy out here, collective. Okay? We have communication. Someone has anxiety about coming up to you. Someone has anxiety about pressing sand. Someone has anxiety about approaching you. Okay? For me, personally, they better beat it. Confirmation, Michael Jackson. All right? So, yeah, okay? I know for me, I can speak to you, collective, and I can say to you for sure, I am extremely easy to talk to, extremely easy to talk to. Those of you who have had conversations with me, you know, I'm extremely easy to talk to, okay? I'm not judgmental, okay? So, someone has anxiety about communicating with you, collective, okay? Be transparent with them, okay? And allow them to be transparent with you. Someone is snitching, okay? One of the roaches, they're snitching. They've turned, okay? So originally, they were on the defendant's side, okay? Now, they're on the prosecutor's side. They were on the defendant's side. Now they're on the prosecution side, okay? When you allow something to die, you make room for the new. When you allow something to die, you make room for the new. For many of us, this is forgiveness. This is forgiveness. I forgive you for cheating on me. I forgive you for being unfaithful to me. I forgive you for stepping out on me. I forgive you for physically abusing me. I forgive you for doing witchcraft against me. I forgive you for singing gang stalkers to my house. I forgive you. I understand your role in my life. And I accept it. I forgive you. I hope that you're able to move on at some point and fulfill your purpose. Okay. Aerobot, anything else at this time? Okay. Collective, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. I am an extraterrestrial earth angel, birthed on the 333rd day of the year this lifetime. I started out this live by speaking about 1,000 days, or 1,000 years, excuse me, being but a day. If 1,000 years is but a day, based on my birth date this lifetime, and the time that I was birthed as documented on my birth certificate, I will be 4,444 seconds old at 1:07 in the afternoon today on 4/24. If 1,000 years, 4,444 seconds old at 1:07 in the afternoon today. Collective, if you are encouraged to do this calculation, I encourage you to do so. Okay? Happy 4/24 to everyone. That is 6666 and 888. Thank you so much always for tuning in, and be encouraged.